Christmas, happy time of year. Everybody's laughing, filled with hope and cheer. But I know that it's Christmas 'cause you're here. Hey, now it's Christmas, joy to everyone. Tell the Christmas story of a father and a son. And I know that it's Christmas just begun. I walk down to the church, the bells are ringing. I join in when I hear the choir singing, and everybody's gonna sing that, hey, now it's Christmas, happy time of year. Everybody's laughing, filled with hope and cheer. But I know that it's Christmas 'cause you're here. Church, the bells are ringing. I join in when I hear the choir singing. Everybody's gonna sing that, hey, now it's Christmas, happy time of year. Everybody's laughing, filled with hope and cheer. But I know that it's Christmas 'cause you're here. Yeah, I know that it's Christmas 'cause you're here. Hey, now it's Christmas. Hey, now it's Christmas. Hey, now it's Christmas.
All right, you just heard Hey Now It's Christmas from 3 Chord Money, and we have Anthony Porter from 3 Chord Money.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Ant.
Merry Christmas, Ant.
Always good to see you, brother. Always good
Nice
to see you.
you guys.
Yep.
Nice to see you.
I got to say, I listened to the song. I listened to it when you first released it, and then I knew you were coming on the show, so I wanted to brush up on it. And man, fuck. Wow. Great song. Dude.
Thanks. Thank you.
If I got to ask you if it's a cover, you know it's a great fucking song.
Right on. Right on.
Wow.
Thanks.
Dude, the video is great. I mean, hopefully everybody watched the video.
Yeah.
The video's good. The song's good. And Andy's got this thing, man. He just knows how to write them certain songs, you know? Like, You Only Kiss Me When I'm Drunk.
Yeah.
Don't take down a Christmas tree just yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of them.
Batgirl song, another great fucking song. Dude,
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Clash and Plaid. Anthony, 3 Chord Money pretty much is kind of like Clash and Plaid. Same, mostly same guys, right?
It's Andy and Kenny and me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good lineup, man. Great guys. Great musicians,
Yeah.
great guys, great players. Andy's a beast, man, too.
Yeah.
And so's
Yeah.
Kenny. Kenny's also. I remember Kenny. Didn't Kenny play with the Outlaw Pandas?
Yep.
Yeah, see, I remember them.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I say it to you guys all the time. When you guys play, place should be packed. You're just so much fun.
No,
So
you're the
much
best.
fun.
Thanks.
Anytime we played and you were on the bill with us, I fucking loved it. I was like, I love them. Them guys are just fun. It's just fun.
Thanks.
Good songs, fun punk. You know, that's what it was, kind of like catchy. And then you know, of course, I could tell by just listening to you. I didn't talk to you about it, but your background, you could tell that you do like some of that, you know, Johnny Cash kind of country meets rock kind of
Americana stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Americana, very like, dude, you could sit with guitar and just, you know, kind of do like a Tony Mecca thing and tell stories, and I'd fucking listen, man. It'd be fucking great. You know, I love it. I totally love it.
That's the idea. Sit with a guitar. The 3-chord money stuff isn't so punk, but yeah, that you sit with a guitar.
It's great, dude.
And all play the song and sing them. The video has the words on it. I want everyone to sing it this Christmas. You know,
absolutely. You also, you know, they even put you on the news not too long ago. You did the "Wash Your Hands" song. I thought that was cool too. I was like, I'm watching TV. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I know that, dude.
Wait, I heard that.
I love
you heard that tune, right?
Yes, I heard. I remember that. Now, I didn't. Well, I don't know Anthony, but I heard that song. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Annie. Yeah, baby.
Reminding people to wash their hands. You know.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Everybody wash your hands. It's not that hard to understand. Everybody wash your hands.
Good stuff. And great song, man. So we're here with Anthony from 3-Chord Money. And he's going to sit in with us. And we're going to be very loose tonight. We're going to bullshit around and have some Christmas fun, if possible. Even though it's a week before Christmas. But that's all right.
I don't have any cookies here. I don't have any candies here. There's no pie. There's no cake. You know, eggnog.
Fucking 7-Eleven's down the street.
Well, I'm looking for Christmas fun. That's my fun, is the food.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so we're going to open up here, and we're going to go to Damien first. How about a little Jingle Bell Rock, Damo?
This is my favorite one. Definite, yeah.
What do you think of this one, Damo?
I love it. I love it. It's my all-time favorite one. It just puts you in a good mood.
Yeah. I like to change the words.
Yeah.
You know?
Hall & Oates did a version of it too.
Hall & Oates, man.
That was a good one. I love Hall & Oates. But this one, the original, is that's my all-time favorite.
Cool. What do you think, Ant, about Jingle Bell Rock?
Oh, I love that one. When it goes to "What a bright time, it's the right time." Yeah, I love that song. It's a classic.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I love that.
Absolutely. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, it's got that classic sound to it. This is like the stuff I remember booming out of my uncle's house when my grandparents played this song all the time, coming out of their stereo. So yeah, it's just a very familiar song. I think everybody knows this one.
Yeah. I love it. I'm not a big Christmas music guy. Unless it's Christmas. But when Christmas is on, it's festive. I like it. I dig it. I have a good time. You know, puts you in a good mood. So this song definitely puts you in a good mood. We dig it. We all dig it. You know? So this next one I got here, I got one from Anthony's list, which I love. Anthony gave me a list, and I love it. It was so different than everybody else's. I was like, awesome. He had some fucking ones in there I had to go listen to. I'm like, check this out.
Yeah.
And, dude, the Slade one. Merry Christmas, everybody. Great song, great band.
Yeah.
So that band's so influential that, you know, you hear the two big Quiet Riot hits and everybody thinks it's Quiet Riot. No, it's Slade, man. It's Slade. That's where that Come On Feel the Noise came from. And I guess, you know, they were huge in England as far as I know.
Yeah.
You know? But what do you got on this one, Damo?
Yeah, I love it, man. I'm a big Slade fan. I love all that, you know, early 70s, you know, British you know, glam rock, but it's you know, very anthemic too, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's Christmas, want to have a great time, you know. It's and then also there's a new artist, Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts. He used to play with the Biters. He actually did a cover of this song.
Really?
I think he put it out like a month ago. Yeah, it's pretty
it
true to the original. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can we Spotify it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. And this was your pick.
Yeah, this is one of my picks. It actually goes along with. There's a new song by an English band called Blitz called "Do You Believe in Christmas? Do You Believe in Rock and Roll?" that came out this year. My brother was on that. He did like the voice intro on it. So I follow them. They're from England, and one of the reviews was like, "Oh, this song's as good as the Slade song." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that song," you know. And you go back and find it. It's like, "Oh my gosh, it's great." But everyone, if you want to hear brand new Christmas, this band called Blitz that did. It's called
it's Christmas
I
time.
Believe
Something
in Christmas.
like I believe in Christmas. Yeah,
rock and roll or something like that. Real good. Blitz. Look them up on Facebook. Blitz.
Dude, I actually listened to it and I loved it. I did love it.
Good.
And it was weird because I was trying to figure out who the hell were they. I'm like, are they from England? Or is this the same band that's from England? I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Are they English? They are. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You sent it to me. I listened to it. That's why I smiled. I was like, Andy gave me a crazy list. I love it. It's different.
Yeah, my list is all over the place.
No, it's great, dude. Like the Steve Earle song that you put on there. I don't know much of Steve Earle stuff. I know the name, but I don't know much of his stuff. It was pretty good. It was pretty interesting, man.
Oh, that Steve Earle song is great, man.
Yeah, it's definitely good stuff. Mike, what you think of the Slade song?
Yeah, it makes me want to listen to some Slade.
Yeah, man.
I don't know much by Slade, and
interesting.
Shit, if it's a Christmas song that gets me into it, well, hey, Merry Christmas,
dude. Is it Slade that the bass player always got something crazy going on? Is that who I'm thinking of? The bass player is always in this crazy outfit, or I get them confused sometimes with the Sweet. That guy. Yeah, the Sweet. Yeah, man. So I get them confused a little bit, but Slade, they were the guys that brought out "Come On Feel the Noise." They wrote that.
Mm-hmm.
And now, do you remember
crazy now?
What was that song in the 80s? The funny one. See the chameleon lying there in the run away. Run away. Remember the big log in the video?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Great song. It's awesome.
Well,
Who was his name? Ant, do you remember the singer's name? Naughty something?
Naughty
Holder.
Naughty
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome, man. Freaking awesome. So I want to move on to the next one. And how about Father Christmas by the Kinks, Damo?
Yeah, great tune. I mean, who doesn't like that one? I mean, you even covered that.
yeah, we did it. We did it.
Like, it doesn't even real. I mean, you take the lyrics out, it doesn't really sound like a Christmas tune, you know. But yeah, it's just a great,
it's
great
a fun
classic
song.
tune. Yeah,
it's a fun song. And what do you think about that version, the Kinks?
I like it. It's a rock song. I mean, it's a little more down. These kids are poor, but if you really dig into the lyrics, it could be a little bit of a bummer, but it certainly rocks.
Yeah, man. How about you, Mikey?
Yeah, I this might be my favorite Christmas song of all time. So I even find myself humming this one all year round sometimes.
How about for a guy who don't like Christmas, you sure are having a good time with this one, huh?
Yeah, I like this song. I like this song a lot.
Good.
So.
I love it. We were in Cyanide Saints. Pete came to me and said, "Hey, let's do a Kinks song." And I'm like, sometimes they'll throw me covers where like I know the songs, but I was never a cover guy, so I never really sat down to learn anything. When somebody goes, "Oh, you like so and so," I'm like, I can't tell you all the lyrics. It just don't happen, But he sent me the song, and he would send me a song like every year to do. It was funny. Like Christmas rapping, he had me do one time. I'm rapping on something. It's hilarious. But he would do it to bust my chops, I think, to see if I would do it.
Did you do it? I got to hear that one.
Oh, it's bad.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear that one.
It's bad. It's funny. But yeah, dude, the Kinks song, man, it was a great pick by Pete too. Great song. And like you said, like Anthony said, it just sounds like a rock song.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it was a Christmas song unless you really listened to the words or whatever. But I love the part where it kind of descends and then you hear the jingle bells or the sleigh bells, whatever they are. Great, man. Just really, really, really good stuff. Because most people only know the few main Kinks songs, But if you haven't heard this one's definitely one to check out. All right, Dane, we're going to move on to Andy Williams. We're going to a little classic here. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, I had this on my list. I like all the traditional stuff. It's like it puts you in a good mood. It kind of takes me back to like, when I was a kid, you hear, like in Kmart or something. But it's always brings you back to like a happy place, back when you're, innocent times,
Absolutely. When you didn't give a fuck about nothing. You just wanted to,
right.
You were happy to go play, when kids went outside to play, you know? But it's just a happier, it brings back a lot of happy memories. And what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I love this one. I love all the classic ones like that, but you can't walk around in a bad mood going, be of good cheer. It's just so fun. I love this one. I love all that stuff.
Dude, you had another Andy Williams song on the list too. What was the other one you had?
Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays. That song. Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that one too.
That's a real good one too.
Wear a smoking jacket and have a martini.
Just chill. Mike, what about you, Andy Williams?
Come on. I mean, I'm going to comment to what Anthony said because I think this would be the perfect song. You hear it in the mall and then you see like 1984, parents fighting over the Cabbage Patch Kids. This is playing. Come on. That's got to be great.
I don't know who was more disturbing, that or they had the autograph of the guy who made his name on their ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little weird.
Yeah,
Xavier something. I don't remember the rest.
And those things, they stunk, man. They had a weird smell to them. They smelled like cabbage.
So you had a Cabbage Patch Doll, Mike? Is that what you're trying to tell me here?
Well,
Yeah,
my
Mike.
grandfather, anything that came out that was like, the popular thing,
He would collect.
He was in there. He put it in a closet and put it away. So yeah,
That's
I
cool.
have a Cabbage Patch Doll somewhere hidden in there.
Xavier Roberts.
Xavier has even found the name.
Yep.
Dude, I remember the
I heard
garbage.
the keyboard tick 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 tick.
You remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
guys
love it.
remember them? Oh, I love them.
Yep.
I used to collect them when
great.
I was a kid. I still find stuff on them. I actually just watched a documentary about it on I don't know if it was Netflix or something like that. It was pretty weird. It was good though, but it was weird. Some
I
people
think
were, like,
we
totally
watched that
into it.
together. Yes.
There you go. Crazy, man.
Even Charlie on Always Sunny in Philadelphia had his Garbage Pail Kid collection.
Hey, it was a big
That
thing
was
in
his,
the 80s.
that
It was
was his-
big.
Loved it.
Oh yeah.
It was a big thing in the 80s. Okay,
I
so
wish I didn't take the stickers off and put them in a book, but
yeah, I think everybody did that though with everything,
Yeah.
This next song, it made my list just because it sounds like Sabbath. Dio, God rest ye merry gentlemen. I can't even say God rest ye merry gentlemen. It's a lot to come out of my mouth. What do you think, Damo, of the Dio? It's heavy.
First time I heard it was today when I was going over everything. Yeah, I mean, it's Dio's got a great voice, man. I could picture him sing like anything, really. I mean, it's kind of unexpected, to see on a list, but
Oh,
You know.
yeah.
it's Dio. It's Christmas is great.
Fucking great. What do you think, Anthony? Did you get a chance to listen to this one?
Yeah, did you ever see the movie Office Christmas Party?
Yes.
It's in that movie.
Is it? I didn't. Guess
That's what I
what? I didn't even know.
Every time it comes on, I go, "Oh yeah, that's Dio," but I don't. Yeah,
Get
it's
out,
great.
really?
And that movie's
I never
awesome.
noticed it.
Yeah.
I only probably seen it once, maybe, but yeah, I know
Oh,
the
it
name, but I don't know. I didn't notice it, but I love it, man. What do you think, Mike?
yeah, man, this is great. This just makes me want to grow my hair. I can't grow it all long now, but
Yeah.
maybe into a skullet and fucking bang my head to this one because this brings out that mood.
It
Absolutely.
just sounds.
This is not your typical Christmas song. It's great.
It sounds so eerie. I love it. It's
Yeah.
just,
that guitar, man.
and there's a lot of metal guys that put out some Christmas stuff, and some it's like, what the hell? But this one, it's his voice. It's just so damn powerful, man.
He could sing
it
the phone
really
book.
is.
It'll be great. Yep.
Absolutely. His pronunciation is just great, man. Okay, let's go on to one of the Beatles. Paul McCartney. Damo, this was one of your picks.
Yeah. It's it's not a traditional Christmas song, but I guess it's like I guess it's a traditional song now. I mean, it's been like 40 years since it came out, but yeah, it's a cool tune, man. I like the songs that kind of put you in a good mood and everything, and it's the spirit of the holiday and everything. So yeah, I remember hearing it when I was a kid, and always brings it back to that place, which all songs I picked kind of like show that.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think, Ant?
Not my jam. I hate to bag on Dio, but that's not my. I'm like, it's really one line over and over and over. It's like I think you wrote that one on the way in.
I love it.
That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to sound like I'm being negative about it.
No, Ant, we're having fun. You're allowed to be.
Well, yeah.
You're too much of a nice guy. It's all right to not like something.
I
Mike
like nothing.
Mike shits on everything. He shits on everything, this guy.
We're leaving each other out then.
There you go. I mean, shit, Damien shit all over Talia Shire. I mean,
He did a couple times. Mike, what do you think about this one?
yeah, I mean, you know what? I never knew this was Paul McCartney. All those years, like I don't think I've seen the video until this year. I didn't know it was Paul McCartney, but I heard the song a billion times. It was kind of there for me. But the video, shit, that made it. You gotta
The
watch
video's
video.
hilarious.
Oh yeah,
It's
This was like-
ridiculous.
I mean, I don't. This was almost like what Wham did. Wham did it worse, but like Wham had a bigger party during theirs.
He had some
And-
great hair in that video.
Oh my
The
god,
Wham video, great hair.
But yeah, man, it was just a crazy video, just weird.
Yeah, man. For me, the Paul McCartney song, I'm with Anthony.
Yeah.
So don't do nothing for me. I heard better. Had better. Let's move on to Bruce Springsteen. Santa Claus is coming to town, Damo.
Yeah, I love it, and it's a live version, and I always like the Clarence Clemens part where he sings a low,
Yeah,
But yeah, great one. It's a new more modern, traditional. It's a modern classic now, along with the song that you guys hate, the Paul McCartney song. Yeah, it's cool to to see like rock songs like in Christmas now. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude. All the shit we listen to now is considered classic rock. It's weird.
Yeah. It's hard to it's
weird.
What's our classic rock considered? Like from
Motley Crue and stuff like that.
No, I'm talking about like stuff from the 70s that we consider classic rock.
Skinner, Zeppelin.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen. The Kinks.
Yeah, all that shit was classic. Yeah.
No, I'm saying if the stuff we listened to in the 80s is considered classic rock, what's the stuff we considered classic rock called?
Oh, oldies.
Oldies, right? It's got
oldies but goodies. And what do you think of the Bruce Springsteen song?
Yeah, I'm a Springsteen guy. I love that song. I like almost all the stuff Bruce does, but live, the sax in the middle, and then that's one of my favorites. I love.
It was Bruce. On your list. It was on your list.
Yeah, that's one on my list for sure. I mean, that's a traditional.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Mike, what do you got on this one?
Yeah, I mean, it's just there. It's a traditional Christmas song. I'm not too much of a Bruce guy, but
Yeah, I'm with you. Bruce is great at what he does. For some reason,
just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I'll take Bon Jovi. Sorry.
Yeah, and I'm not even a big Bon Jovi fan, but I would probably go Bon Jovi over Bruce. But.
Yeah, first couple albums. Then after that, I don't know what the hell's going on. But
see, we shit on everybody here.
Yeah.
No one's safe.
No, we shit on ourselves. Yeah, Bruce, great performer, great writer, got some great albums, great songs. I don't know. Even like, I love that he does like the whole long concert. But sometimes even when I'm a Kiss fan, so I'll go see Kiss. And if they keep on playing, after a while, I'm like saying, it's like you got that mix where like you want them to play another song, but at the same time, you're like, all right, I had enough. I'm ready to go. It's one of those things. But he would do like a marathon, right? And does he still do a lot when he plays?
Yeah.
He still does a lot. Yeah. I mean, God bless him. Jeez.
At least 3 hours.
Wow. And he's got to be
play.
He's got to be what? Close to 70? Or is he?
I think he's 70.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he still sounds good. He's got a great raspy voice, man.
The new record's excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard a track the other day. It sounds really good.
I didn't hear it yet. Good. Yeah. Very, very, very cool. Okay, we're going to go on to the next one, which I never heard of this band until Mike pointed out. The Whirling Dervishes. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. What do you think, Dan? Did you get a chance to listen to this one?
No. I mean, I know the original song.
Right.
Is it the original one?
No.
Yeah.
I think
I'm just going to talk about the original one. Never really did much for me. I don't hate it. It's just it's just there, I guess.
Yeah. What do you think, Ant? Did you get a chance?
I like it. It's actually a fun one to walk around and sing. The way he draws the words out.
Yeah.
Green one. It's fun to do for what it is. It's a cartoon. But I like that one.
Yeah.
And I'm really talking about the original too. I'm more. I know the cover. But I'm talking the original. It's a fun song to sing.
It's classic.
In a goofy way.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. What about you, Mike?
Well, yeah, I love this one. Actually, this was like, I don't know much about this band at all, but they used to play this years ago back on like YSP or MMR. And we finally found out who did the version. And this was actually a hard one to find. So I found this copy on eBay at one point. But yeah, and I think it's pretty cool. It's more of a rock-oriented version of it. It's a little shorter than the original one. Doesn't drag on as much. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Nice.
But the only Christmas song I went out there and actually bought.
You actually paid for it, right?
Yes.
I first heard it a couple days ago. Pretty good song. I like it's a little rocked out a little bit. I like the original a lot. It's fun. It's just a fun, makes you laugh, makes you smile, So I kind of dig it, man. So let's move on to a real classic, the Linus and Lucy song. Amo.
Yeah, when I saw this on the list, I was like, wait, what song is this? And then I listened to it. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I know this one. Yeah, I love it. You know what? And then it got me thinking I should have put the other Charlie Brown song on the list because I like that even more.
Yeah.
Christmas Time is here. Christmas
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that one. There's just so much stuff, man.
Yeah, I know.
I love it. That's crazy. And how about you?
Yeah, I love it. I could do an hour on the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Yeah,
I actually think the way you watch the Charlie Brown Christmas special dictates how your year's going, because it is real happy. It's got a good story, but the part when the friends all bag on him, I'm like, there are years that'll drive me out of my mind. You know, they're like, "Oh, Charlie Brown, your tree," like, that's what Christmas is, you know. But I'm doing much better with Christmas now, so
That's good.
yeah, it's a classic show.
Mike, what about you?
Yeah, man, this song just invokes, that Christmas special. It's great. It was a part of my childhood. Even today, if I see it on there, I'd probably watch Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely love Charlie Brown. I was always confused with, and it was in a movie that they actually said, so, I'm kind of ripping it off, but what did they say? I think it was The Big Bang Theory, where they were talking about Charlie Brown, and they were like, I always thought the Peppermint Patty was a lesbian. It's like, no. No, she's just athletic. Said she was just athletic. I was like, but I think the other one, Marcy. Is it Marcy, the other chick?
Marcy's his sister.
Who's the one that's always with Peppermint
Sally's
Patty?
sister.
Oh,
Marcy was-
Sally.
That's it.
Sally's the
Yeah, yeah,
sister.
Yep.
Yeah, so she's just athletic. You know?
No, that show was made before they were worried about who was dating who. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
You're right, exactly. They were ahead of the time, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to one of my favorites. King Diamond, no presents for Christmas.
Everything about it is it's just funny. Like King Diamond and Christmas and no present. It's just
Weird.
It's comical, man. It's like, how can you not like it? It's just, I'm just cracking up just thinking about it.
Oh, it's great. It's great. What about you, Ant? You get a chance to listen to this one?
Yeah, not really my jam. It's too metal for me, like the whole thing. And I'm not really a King Diamond dude. So, yeah, not my jam.
How about you, Mike?
I'm not really a big King Diamond guy either, but guess what, man? This one put a real smile on my face. I'm like, there's just something that just clashed with the two ideas. It's just freaking great. So,
Crazy.
Yes, I like this one.
I remember when I was a kid and I seen it was like a picture disc or something like that, and I picked it up and it was so weird, White Sabbath. Like, what the fuck? Tom and Jerry drinking sherry, like, what's going on? It's definitely one that you wouldn't expect. Who would expect it that he would have did that, Crazy. Right. I am a King Diamond fan, but that's crazy. But it's definitely cool. Cool to listen to. Speaking of cool to listen to with a little twist, Twisted Sister. Oh, come all ye faithful.
Yeah. It's funny, man. It's
Can you
funny
say that
and
again?
it's fun.
Oh, come all ye faithful.
Come on, the faithful. That's what you said.
It is Christmas.
Oh man, I thought you said something totally different.
From what I read before, is D got the idea. He heard the original song, and like I said, the chord progression kind of reminded him of
Sounds just like it.
We're Not Going to Take It. So that's where he got the idea, and then they just took off and did a whole album. Twisted Sister is always fun, goofy. I like it.
Cool. What do you think, Ant?
Oh yeah, I love this one. I've seen versions where they go into "We're Not Going to Take It."
Nice.
Like it because it's. But D is one I would say you could sing the phone book. He's got a big voice. Yeah. He's really into everything. I like that. And they do it. They're not goofing.
Right.
He does it with gusto. Like he's doing it with energy. That's all that matters. I like this version.
Very cool. Mike, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, if I had to listen to this song, I'd listen to this version. So, yeah, it's cool. It's got Dee Snider's, the Twisted Sister. It's great.
Yeah, man. And I love that it sounds just like the same song.
It does. Yes.
Now it's hard to get this one out of your head and hear the original. I'd rather listen to this one at this point, probably too. But it's fun.
It's fresher.
They always been a fun band. Even with their videos, there was always some comedic twist in there. They were always a fun band.
Well, okay, some goofy stuff going on at the beginning of this one too, right?
Oh yeah. They do some bullshitting in the beginning. That was their deal, Okay, let's go on to Chuck Berry, Run, Rudolph, Run. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, great up-tempo, fun tune. I love it.
How about you, Ant?
Also love it. Yeah, I love Chuck Berry. This is a classic. We covered this one in Plaid on a CD.
Which one? I'm trying to think which one. I got a couple of them.
It was on the All I Got for Christmas Was Drunk, the second printing of the All I Got for Christmas Is Drunk CD. It might be on YouTube. I'm not sure, but I don't have any more of those CDs. Yeah, we had, because of course Andy's a Chuck Berry guy, so we tore that one up. We did a real good version of that. Yeah, I love it, that song.
Mike, Run Rudolph Run.
Yeah, it's a cool song. I mean, I never really paid attention to it before. It's just, yeah, it's there. It's cool. Don't have anything against it. It doesn't make me angry.
I'm on the same thing. It's got the old rock and roll sound to it. I think it's okay. I mean, Chuck Berry's great. There's a lot of people who covered this song. I mean, a shitload of people to cover this song.
Yeah, everybody covered this.
Yeah.
There's 100 covers. Motorhead.
I was going to say, there's a Motorhead version of it. You know, there's a Motorhead version of it. So I'd probably listen to the Motorhead version.
Now I got to dig that one out.
Yeah, dude, Motorhead did some awesome covers, man. They did some crazy shit. All right, we're going to move on to a weird one. Adam Sandler, Hanukkah, the Hanukkah song. Only because it's silly.
I like it. Yeah. It's funny, man. Like, you know, when he goes, I like the part where he goes through all the, like all the like celebrities, you know,
That's the best part.
They're off. Yeah. It's great.
How about you, Ant?
Well, I probably liked it about 7,000 plays ago when I heard it. But it's clever.
Yes.
I actually just had this conversation the other day. I think a kid now listening, would they even get half the references? He
Probably
talks
not.
about Rod Carew and
Right.
you know,
Who's that?
Fonz, even Fonz. That Fonz was all our guys. But
Yeah.
a kid now would be like, who's that?
Yeah, it might play
But it
our
gets played.
nostalgia, you know?
Yeah.
He's got updated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right with it. I love the nostalgia. I always say this every episode. I love the nostalgia stuff because it reminds you of a time when, you know, everything was just, you didn't worry about nothing, you know? You didn't worry about nothing. What do you think, Mike, on Hanukkah?
Yeah, man, it's a cool song. There's not too many Hanukkah songs out there, at least that I know. So, yeah, I figured we'd throw it in this list, and it's a good song. I've heard it a billion times, like Anthony said. But, yeah, it still puts a smile on my face.
Right, exactly. I like it. It still makes me laugh. So, yeah, Hanukkah song, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's move on to Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses, Damo.
I could do without it. I don't know. It's kind of annoying to me. But yeah, that's all I got.
How about you, Ant?
No, I dig this one, and it gets played a lot, but not overplayed.
Right.
And I just read a thing that the guy in the Waitresses that wrote the song actually still makes a comfortable living off this song.
One song?
I bet.
Can you imagine that, getting a check? That song's 40 years ago, you know?
Is it that long ago?
That, is it? I mean, something like
probably.
It's from the 80s for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That he still, I don't know if it's 100% sure, but that he makes some loot still at it. And you go, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Song, I like it.
1981.
Wow. I didn't think it was that
Whoa.
old. Damn. Right on the money there, Ant.
Yeah.
Mr. Fact.
What do you got, Mike, on this one?
Yeah, man, it's kind of like, I don't like it, but it gets stuck in your head, you know, kind of. But yeah, this guy must be like, hey, it's Christmas time. Where's my royalties?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I dig it. I think it's fun. It's a fun song. You know, it's got a little story in it. I think it's kind of fun. And like I said, we did cover this before, so it was silly, but it was fun. It was fun even trying to sing it. It was different. It was definitely different. But let's move on to I can't talk today. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Eve. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know too much about this band. Believe it or not, you would think like, you know, hard rock Christmas, I'd be into it, but I don't know.
Really?
It's a pass for me.
Wow. How about you, Ant?
No, I like it. I mean, I don't know too much about their band, and I listened to it. This is one of the, on your playlist that you sent me, one of the few ones I actually sort of had to listen to really sort of be ready for it. Right. I like it. It's got that big, like, raw, you know, let's celebrate kind of thing. I like that, like the bigness of it, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, me too. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of dig this. It's like, if you heard this in like a mall walking around, you'd be like, this is pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Instead of that elevator Christmas music you hear in there. So, yeah, I kind of dig this. You know, it makes you, I don't know. It's just got a good feeling to it. It's loud.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that it's got that eerie part. Anything that has like this
Mhm.
weird eerie part that makes you, it's twisted. It's got that, it's got the feel good thing in it with like Anthony said. It's got that. It just sounds big. It's massive, and I think that's the guy from Savage's band.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much
right.
Sabotage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That is true.
really?
what?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, talk about
Yeah.
them being smart and learning how to make some money. They figured it out.
Great idea. I mean, they never have to go back to doing
Yeah.
that again.
No more Hall of the Mountain King for them.
I like Sabotage.
Yeah,
they're a good
Gutter
band.
Ballet. They were pretty cool, but I mean, they found a way. They found a niche where they probably just tour, for 2 months or whatever the deal is. Put on that huge show. It's probably expensive, the show, but they put on that huge show and it's always sold out. And they do more than one show, I think, every time. They do like
Yeah.
2 or 3 a day. Or
2 a
something
day.
like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
2 a day. So that's crazy, man. So, all right, keeping a little rocking here. AC/DC, Mistress for Christmas.
Yeah, it's the same as like the King Diamond one. It's goofy, it's and it doesn't really sound like a Christmas song, if you take the lyrics out, but yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, it's fun. What about you, Ant?
Well, I like AC/DC. It's goofy. It sounds like an AC/DC song, but that's all right.
Right.
You can't really go wrong with an AC/DC song. You kind of know what it'll sound like.
Right. I agree. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, man, you can't go wrong with AC/DC. So you know what you're getting.
Yeah, I
it's all
agree.
right.
I agree. AC/DC can play anything, and they're just one of those bands. I don't care. It sounds the same. I still like it. I'll still listen to it. I'll still listen to it. We're going to move on to the next one. Darlene Love, All Alone on Christmas. Damo.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to pass on this one.
You're no fun today, Damo.
No, there's a couple I don't really care too much for, but most of them I like.
That's cool. What do you got, Ant?
Oh, I love this one. I love the sax solo in the middle. I think this was on my list, and I'll
It
say,
was. Yeah.
well, this is the year I maybe wasn't trying to push All Year Alone on Christmas, like everyone's holed up in their houses. You know what I mean? Like maybe this isn't the one you want to hear.
Right.
But
right.
I love the swing in the song, and I love the vocal. It's a good hook. But then this isn't really the year to remind someone they're home by
Yeah.
themselves. I don't know.
I didn't think of that till you said it.
Yeah.
Me either. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Mike, on this one?
Yeah, I mean, not my thing. The production on it's pretty damn good, but yeah,
It is.
to me, it was just kind of there.
Okay, for me, for this one, I'm sure I heard it before and didn't really pay attention to it because I think it was in. It might have, I don't know if it was in Home Alone. It was in one of those movies.
I believe it was. Yeah.
Yeah, or the video at least showed of that. Anthony sent it to me, and like I said, I couldn't wait to hear Anthony's list for all the stuff I didn't know because I wanted to check it out. Because I know he's got different taste. So I listened to it, and the first thing I thought to myself was, "Wow, what a big voice! Wow, oh my god!" I was like, "This is great. I'm definitely throwing this one in the mix." I don't know how many people know the song. I'm sure a lot of people do, but it's a great song, and her voice is unbelievable on it. Darlene Love, did she just go under her own name, or she in a band or something before that? And
No, I think I think she's a solo. I don't know a lot about her except that song.
really, wow,
I have to look it up. Yeah.
I think she's worth checking out. I'm gonna look up some of her stuff. I mean, her vocals are just unbelievable, man,
Amazing.
unbelievable. And in the video, is that the E Street Band that's playing with her?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that caught my eye
At the
too. I'm like,
time, I
wait a
sort of
minute.
remember when that came out. I don't watch a lot of videos. I just listen to songs.
Right,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
So they probably played on it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I think Clarence
Well, yeah,
Clemens
got
and
that-
all was in there. It was cool.
It's got that sax solo in the middle.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's great.
Sounds like,
He's
it
just
sounds like a
A Bruce song. Yeah, it sounds like
Bruce song.
yeah, her vocals,
Sure.
man, so good though, just so good. I was like, wow. When I heard that, I was like, wow. All right, we're gonna get a little silly here. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh from South Park.
I'm in the minority, but I don't really know anything about South Park. I think
Really?
I've seen maybe like I can count them on one hand the amount of episodes I've
Wow,
seen.
they've been on for a long time too.
Yeah.
I know.
It's funny. Yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah.
funny, goofy, funny, but funny. What about you, Ant?
No, I'm in that boat. I never watched. The only episode I ever watched was the absolute first one ever
Right.
on a VHS tape, and I'm like, I don't really know. And that's a long. Oh, '90s, I think.
Yeah, it's been out for a long time.
It's not really,
Time.
it's not really my
Not your
humor.
bag.
So
How
I
about
don't
you,
know
Mike?
too much about Hanky Poo.
What do you got, Mike?
Yeah, man, I'm a South Park fan, but come on, there's something about listen to this song, and it's like, is this kid deranged or is this poop really talking to him? So, yeah, it's
Depends
kind of
how high they
twisted.
are, probably.
Right. So,
Jeez.
yeah, I mean, it's just something different, something different than the normal Christmas song. That's just out there all the time. So, yeah, this gives you a little different.
It's funny.
A
It's
different
funny.
feel. Breaks things up a little bit, Come on.
It's goofy, but
Yeah.
yeah, why not? The Christmas poo. Silly stuff, man.
How do they think of this shit?
Exactly.
No pun
Shit. Yeah. All right. How about Band-Aid? Do they know it's Christmas?
Yeah, I had this on my list. I like this one. It's a lot of meaning to it, and kind of kicked off the whole Live Aid thing too, which was really cool.
It was before the We Are the World and all that, right? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This was like the first thing, and then everything kind of happened after that.
Right. Yeah, it's
Pretty sure.
good. What do you think, Ant?
Oh yeah, I love that song. And if you watch Daddy's Home 2, you ever watch Daddy's Home 2?
I've seen it once with Mark Wahlberg, right? Well, Wahlberg, Will Ferrell.
The second one is it's really a Christmas movie, and this song actually plays kind of a big part at the end. I like the song, of course. It's the same thing. All our age guys. That was what was happening when you remember all the people in it, and
That was the best part. Yeah,
they have a social consciousness about the whole thing. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I mean,
You're no
it didn't
fun.
really. Yeah, I'm no fun on this one. So
You're no fun. I love that it had so many people in it and they sang different parts. It was really cool. And there were some artists in there that weren't, mainstream, U.S. guys. So it was
pretty much.
It was all British.
It was pretty much like it. Yeah, like.
But like Paul Young, I only knew like one Paul Young song before that. So it was he shined on that song really well. But
it's weird. It's mostly like British bands and then Kool and the Gang. It's really odd, but hey, it's cool,
It works. Great song. The only problem I got with the song is that my wife would play it in the car 1,000 times. She would, dude, when she listens to a song and likes it, it ain't like she listens to it like, a couple days later, an hour later, she plays it after.
She's obsessed. Yeah.
Dude, she keeps playing the song over and over and over again. I'm not even bullshitting. It's driving me fucking nuts with the song. I'm like, I like the song, you're ruining it. It's like if she says something funny or does something funny that she didn't mean to do and I laugh, she'll do it again. I'm like, it's not funny no more. It was funny the first time. Dude, she's got this thing, Aunt, that every time we go to my mother-in-law's usually like a Wednesday night for dinner, So we'll go over there so we see my mother-in-law. And my wife will usually drive. She'll get the car. And where she parks is like a high curb. So she's got to kind of pull out before you get on the passenger side. So her and her sister sit in the car. And every time I'm waiting, for her to, to get in the car, waiting for me to get in the car. And she drives by me. I mean, she does it like it's funny the first time. She does it I'm like, I'm waiting for it now. I'm just like waiting because I know I'm just waiting. I'm like, all right, hurry up, do it. And she still laughs. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
I do that too, though. I'll go over the same joke 100 times. I got no problem with that.
She tortures me with that. It's like, when you used to call somebody and be like, oh, where would you be if I didn't call you? Remember that old thing back in the 80s?
Or just like the uncle that tells you to pull his finger every time you pull it.
You like apples? How about these apples? We're going to go on to another weird one. I couldn't help but put this on the list. Spinal Tap, Christmas with the Devil.
I never heard it.
What?
I never heard it.
Come on, man. The elves are dressed in leather and the angels are in chains. That's the first.
So weird.
You're not a Spinal Tap guy?
I like the movie. That's about it, though. I mean, I know they've done like a million things after that, but it's just,
Yeah. How about you, Ant?
Well, I like it because I know they're their whole gimmick is to
Right.
be, you know what there are. You know they're not serious. Someone put
Right.
that out. Yeah, this is our Christmas song. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But it's supposed to be
Tongue in
different.
cheek, funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what was the folk one called? A
Mighty
wind,
Wind?
Mighty Wind.
I
Yes.
never saw it. I
Yeah,
gotta
it's
see
funny.
it.
Fucking love it. I love all their stuff. Anything
Best
those
in
guys are in, I
Show
love.
was great.
Best in
Best
Show
in
is
Show,
another
yeah.
one. Had a lot of them in there. That's another great one. Yeah, just great, man.
Well, did you ever see Spinal Tap? Michael McKean. Did you ever see Lenny and Squiggy do one Christmas from the Poorhouse on Happy Day on Laverne and Shirley?
I don't. I probably
I
seen it.
remember
I don't remember it though.
Look it up
Yeah,
on YouTube.
yeah.
Look
Good
it up
stuff?
on YouTube. Well, it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny. Christmas from the Poorhouse.
Yeah,
Dude,
rest in peace, Squiggy.
yeah, that's right.
right.
Squeak
That's
passed
actually
away.
what we watched it the other day. We were watching some Lenny and Squiggy stuff.
Dude, I love that stuff. Laverne and Shirley, I loved all those shows back. Like it's our childhood. You know, I loved all that stuff back then. Like the thing that I love when guys could actually play, and and a lot of people don't know they could play, how good they could play. All them guys could play in that band.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
Like you said, what's it, Michael McKean, right? That played Lenny. He had a guitar, even like you said in the in the 70s during Laverne and Shirley. He had a guitar every once in a while. You know, so
I don't
know
remember
these guys
that,
play.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's actually some good. You can look up some good Lenny and Squiggy stuff where they kind of rock, but their gimmick was to be, hello, Laverne. So
Right.
they didn't take it seriously, but they're actually talented. He certainly is.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Dan, did they put out a Lenny and Squiggy album? I think there was a Lenny and Squiggy album out. I do believe there was one. I would think they definitely had one out. Yeah, that's
I'm sure. I'm sure they did.
Let me see what we got here next.
You know what?
What's that?
I think they did. I think they
I
did
think
like
they
late
did,
70s. Yeah.
I think they did too.
Lenny
okay.
and the Squig Tones.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
great. That's a great name.
That's it. Lenny and the Squig Tones. Wow.
Yeah, they did put it out a record. Yeah.
Another great song Anthony had on his list. Ramones, Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight Tonight. Great song. What do you think, Damo?
Yeah. Love it. Love everything they do.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very, very solid, man. What do you think, Ant?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's on my list. I love the Ramones, and it sounds just like a Ramones song.
Absolutely.
They just put Christmas lyrics in. I love that song.
It's fun. You see the
Video's
video? The
funny.
video is great.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man. But yeah, I think that was a great pick, Ant, because I didn't even think of that one. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, I remember this. I watched the video. I was like, oh, this video is great. So they're just fun. They're a fun band. They really are. Mike, what about you on this one?
Yeah, man, it's the Ramones. You get what you get with the Ramones. Sort of like AC/DC. You know what you're getting when you listen to them.
Exactly. You know exactly what you're going to get into. Okay, we're going to move on to the movie part. Some Christmas movies we got here for you. First one on the list: Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Mike, what do you have?
I love this movie. I mean, it doesn't get better than this one. This is John
Hughes.
John Hughes.
John Hughes, yeah. So, yeah, it might have been his only R-rated movie, if I remember.
Yeah, he did like a lot of those teen movies, right?
16 Candles,
Pretty in Pink,
Breakfast
is that him?
Club, Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
I believe Pretty in Pink was him, yeah.
It's more like a holiday movie. Like I think it's based around Thanksgiving. It's more like a holiday movie, but it just talks about like these two guys, almost like an odd couple meeting up, and it's a mess. But it's funny. John Candy's hilarious too. Steve Martin. It's really a good movie. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, just like you said, they're like the odd couple. Steve Martin's like a high-strung executive. John Candy's the total opposite. Just like good-hearted, kind of like real pain in the ass type.
Was it
yeah.
shower rings?
Is that a
Shower
thing?
ring
Is
salesman.
it really a shower ring salesman? I don't just for the rings.
Yeah, you just
But
buy it
it's,
from Amazon now, but
Yeah, what happens? Their flight gets canceled or delayed or something. So like the two of them are going sort of like the same way. So it's like a 3-day trip just trying to get home.
It's a
But
mess.
it's
a
hilarious.
mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, them two guys together are great. Yeah, it's just John Candy's, a smooth bullshitter that it just winds up costing Steve Martin money the whole time.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to the next one. Gremlins. You remember this one? Dear, I'm going to be frank. Dame. Do you remember this one, Dame?
Yeah. I think I saw it at the movies when I was I don't know, 7, 8 years old, but
Yeah, came out
yeah,
in
I loved it.
84.
Yeah. About the dad, he buys his teenage son. I guess he's a teenager, maybe like 18, 19, 20-year-old son. He buys him like this little creature Mogwai, which he named Gizmo, and then he's got a whole set of rules, and it spawned all these other creatures, and it's just awesome. I love it. And then they had everything. Like they had a Gremlins, they had the toys, they had the cereal. I remember when I was a kid.
Did they have
Kinds of
cereal?
stuff.
I don't
Yeah,
remember the
I think
cereal.
they did. Yeah, I think they did.
Gremlins, bite after bite.
No,
There you
man, I
have
don't
it.
remember that.
Some reason I remember that.
There you have it. Ant, have you ever seen
35
Gremlins?
years
Yeah,
ago.
I like Gremlins. It's a good 80s. You figure, we got all those wacky looking Gremlins running around, and
Yeah,
they're all different looking. Yeah, I like that one.
awesome. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, great movie. I mean, I remember seeing this in the movie theaters, and I have it on DVD. Comes on TV, I'll still change to the channel and watch it if I'm flipping around. So this is a classic. Like, speaking of Gremlins,
Yeah, that's the Gizmo. The Gremlin's the other one that you don't see all the time. That's the bad one.
yeah, she's being bad right now.
What's she
She's
doing?
tangled up. She's in my cord.
Look at it. She's always in the way.
Always.
Gremlins was great, man. I love the story. The dad's like an inventor that's like everything he invents breaks.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
So it's kind of like a comedy and horror mixed into one. It's really
Right. Yeah.
with the spot where they're singing
Oh,
the
yeah.
Christmas carols. Oh my God. It's still funny. It's still funny. I watched it.
Freaking Mrs. Deagle going through the window and landed in the snow from her little porta chair that goes upstairs.
Yeah.
You got the cute little Gizmo that's this adorable little thing, and then you got the other ones that they're like a little gang. They're like the bad guys.
Stripe. Yeah.
Stripe. He was an MF for that Stripe.
He was a little prick.
Yeah.
That's what you should have named your dog that, even though he doesn't have a stripe. But that's all he needs to be, that because he's bad. That dog,
He's
you
bad.
got, he's
That
bad.
dog's really bad. Chihuahuas are bad. Lovable, but really, really bad. Love it. Next one, Elf. What do you got, Damo?
Will Ferrell as an elf. Nothing much to say more than that.
What about you, Ann? Have you ever seen Elf?
Yeah, I love it. I've watched Elf a million times. There's actually a really good Netflix show right now called The Movies That Made Us, about how Elf got made.
Oh, wow.
And it's super interesting because you go, just the way they went about it. It's real. If you like breakdowns of how movies get made and stuff,
Right.
it's real interesting. It just came out.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Very cool. I'll definitely check it. I love the documentaries and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
You see the series called The Toys That Made Us?
Yes, I think we did
So
watch
this
that. I
is
think
called The
we watched
Movies
it.
That Made Us. Yeah, it's really well done.
I saw a couple of those episodes. I never saw the elf one though.
Yeah, I got to
There's
check
two,
it out.
they just put those out. The one is Elf and the other is Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's another
Oh,
great
okay.
movie.
They talk about how it got made and stuff like that. It's real interesting.
Mike, what do you got?
Man, I'm going to be the heel because I fucking can't watch Will Ferrell. I just can't. It's just something about him that just irritates me. He's just like this weird fucking man child in leotards, and no, I can't.
Oh, it's
I can't.
funny.
That's the funny thing about it.
I think the only movie I like Will Ferrell in, and I don't even know why, but I like them in Step Brothers, and that's all. But I can't do it. No, nothing. No.
All right, moving on from Mike. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, you got Bob Newhart, who's dry as could be anytime. Bob Newhart's great. You got Bob Newhart playing Papa Elf, and Will Ferrell sitting on his lap. He's like 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
It just looks ridiculous, dude. If you see it one
James
part,
Caan.
James Caan, great man. You see at one part where they're showing like pictures of him with the elves, and they got the one where he's playing basketball. It's just like subtly in the back, Oh man, it's so funny. And then then the part where Peter, what's his name? Peter Dinklage, the guy from Game of Thrones.
Dinklage. Yeah.
How you say his name?
Dinklage.
Dinklage. When he's in it, when he said, "You must be an angry elf." You must be from the South Pole, or whatever the fuck. And then he kicks him.
Yeah.
Great movie, Mike. 3 versus 1. You're out on that one.
Hey, I told you I was going to be the heel on that one.
You're out on that one. All right, let's go a little back in time here. It's a Wonderful Life, Dame. What you got?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this movie straight through.
Really?
Ever. And I should see it because, it's an all-time classic,
It's a classic. I've seen it, I think, once in its entirety. And then, I think there's a channel that plays it 24 hours a day on Christmas. So you always end up picking it up on pieces.
You'll catch
pieces
it. Right,
there. Yeah, you'll catch it. So.
Yeah, it's a classic movie. It tells the story pretty much of a guy who kind of helps out others, but he's a little disgusted with himself. I guess he thinks about committing suicide on Christmas, and he gets visited by an angel. And the angel pretty much tells him, hey, if you weren't here, this is how it would be. This is how life would be if you weren't here. And pretty much he sees like a lot of good things that he's done, and people's lives are kind of worse. So he wants to be alive, and he's just happy to be alive at the end. It's an interesting, a little twisted, but it's an interesting tale. It's a classic. It's definitely worth seeing if you've never seen it. Let's move on to Die Hard. What do you got, Damo? How it's a Christmas movie? I guess.
I know. I put it on my list. I mean,
they consider it. I don't know how, but they do.
We watched it last week. I love it, man. I never get tired of it. It's just action packed, man. It's
great.
You got one of the greatest villains of all time, and it just But what's there not to like?
What was his name? Grover. Hans Grover.
Hans Grover. Yeah.
Hans Grover. Crazy.
Yeah.
What do you got, Andy? You ever see this one?
Good movie, but not a Christmas movie.
Right. It's weird.
It's a Christmas movie. I got no time for this to be a Christmas movie. It's a good movie.
I love it.
With the movie.
I guess because she gets invited to a Christmas party or whatever. Is that why it's a Christmas movie?
On Christmas Eve.
Based.
It's like
to say it's a Christmas movie, but it's a good action movie.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. What do you got, Mike? Anything on this one?
It's a good action Christmas movie. Yeah.
It's not a Christmas movie.
This one. No, I didn't even put this on the list, but yeah, I forgot all about it. But I guess you could wrap it up into the Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's got a fucking tree in it somewhere. It's a Christmas movie,
Yeah,
it's a Christmas party they're having.
Yeah, it's a real Hans Grover party. I like it. I mean,
was it
why not?
Was it Grover or Gruber? I think it was Gruber, wasn't it?
I don't
think
know.
It's Gruber.
Get the detonators or whatever the hell he says. I liked that it had the father from
Family Matters.
Family Matters. I like that guy. I liked that he played the cop, and I thought that was good.
Yeah, and he's a cop in Family Matters too.
Yeah, he's might as stick with your talents,
Should become a cop.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe he was one. You never know. Okay, let's move on to how about Bad Santa, Damo?
Yeah, I only saw this once actually, a couple years ago. Yeah, he's like the Anti-Claus. I love it. It's funny.
The Anti-Claus. I like that.
that. Like every Christmas movie, he has a change of heart at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Andy? Have you ever seen Bad Santa?
I'm kind of pass on this one. It's a little more raunchy than I watch.
It's raunchy.
Christmas movies, I like the real traditional ones.
I
like movies. I don't think it's not my jam.
You like the feel good stuff. I got you. Yeah, that's cool. How about you, Mike?
This might be my all-time favorite. So, I mean, what's not to like about it?
We got like yin and yang here. That's good though. Makes for good TV.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you most of the Santa Clauses are probably closer to this than the real Saint Nick.
Right. The
more there is one. So.
Yeah.
You think this guy's going, he's probably going to the bar right in his Santa Claus gear right after. So Crazy. He's not going to the North Pole.
I think I liked it because it was raunchy.
I mean, that was...
I can't help it.
What was the line? Living, shitting, fucking Santa Claus or something like that.
It was so... Billy Bob Thornton's a good actor. No matter what he's in, he's good, though.
Yeah.
He's just good in everything. He plays... I like the little guy that's in it, too. I got a kick out of the little guy.
Yeah.
I have no clue what his name is. But
his partner, I forget.
He was pretty funny, man. He was pretty funny. How about here goes I think a feel-good movie, Home Alone. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, man. It's I saw it, I think I was like a teenager. I saw it at the movies, but yeah, it kind of makes you like feel like I wish I could do all that stuff in my house when I was a kid. all those booby traps and everything. It's it's kind of like almost like an adventure in a way, and Joe Pesci and God, what the hell's the other guy's name?
Was it Daniel Day-Lewis? No,
No, Daniel
Daniel
Day-Lewis. He's an actor.
Daniel Stern.
Daniel Stern.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, they're just real funny duo. I love it.
I used to get mixed up with Daniel Stern and who's the guy that was on Letterman that did a lot of funny stuff? The one with the hand from the horror movie. Chris something. Chris Elliott. I used to get them mixed up for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Chris Elliott. Chris Elliott's great. For some reason, I would get them mixed up. I don't know why. Ant, what do you got on this one?
Yeah, I like this movie. It's the whole thing is real action, but the end is real touching with the old man.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely.
you kind of I like that one.
How about you, Mikey?
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's I think I just got done watching a little while ago.
There you go.
At least the last half of it. I mean, what's not to like about this one? It's just a shame they left him at home again in the second one. How do you do that twice?
Child abuse. They'd be locked in jail now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Home Alone's a great movie. I can't say enough about it. It's just great. It's worthwhile. It's fun. And no matter what age you are, you watch and you get a smile on your face. And yeah, the kid's great in it too. Macaulay Culkin was great in it.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Pesci was great in it. You said Daniel Stern's the other guy. He was great in it. The Wet Bandits.
John Candy was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really, really good movie.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. It'll be played 24/7 soon. A Christmas Story.
Yeah. I never get tired of this one. It's another one. I could watch it 24/7.
Yeah. It'll be on all day.
Yeah.
How about you, Ant?
I love this one. We watch this all the time. And actually my Christmas story, my story about this is I can remember I was a teenager, but I was working night shift. So I would sleep in the daytime. Well, I remember my parents got a VHS of it. And I just can remember my dad rolling watching this movie. Thought it was so funny. So I always think fondly of that movie for that reason was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got up and like, well, what movie are you watching? They're like, oh, this funny Christmas movie. And then, it was just, that's why I particularly
You
like
relate
that
to
movie.
it. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's good. That's what it's about. Making memories, right? That's what it's about.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike?
Yeah, I love this movie. Until Bad Santa came along, this probably was my favorite Christmas movie. So, yeah, I could still watch it. Doesn't matter, what part of the day you turn it on and it's there, and you just watch it from that point until you do something else and pick up again maybe before that point or after that point. It's on all day. Shit.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
So-
If it's on, I'll just leave the TV on. I'll watch it.
I thought this movie was from the 60s or the 70s when I was a kid. I didn't realize it was that fresh. I didn't know that till recently. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the gun he wanted? The air rifle? What kind was it? Red something?
Red
Rider.
Yep. You'll shoot your eye out.
And then he shoots the
Watch
gun.
all
He gets yeah, I mean, great movie. And then you got was it Scotty Schwartz, whose tongue gets stuck on the pole? Was that his name? Scotty Schwartz?
Yeah.
Scotty Schwartz.
Yeah.
Scotty's Big
bully.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Who went on to do all kinds of different things. Wow. Yeah, that movie's great, man. I mean, it's just
Remember the lamp?
the leg lamp, right?
The leg.
Yeah.
And the father pulls it out. He's like, "Oh, Fragile, you must be Italian." That might be my favorite line from the movie.
There's a lot of it. With that, moving on, we're going to move on to Bad Christmas Special. And I know, Anthony, I'm going to start with you first. And I know you're a fan of Star Wars, but wow, have you ever seen that Christmas special?
Oh, I saw it the one time, and I was a little kid. I don't really remember it, but
Oh, wow. So you might have
it's the
saw it
one
on his
with
first
the
run.
Ewok. They're worried Chewbacca won't come home for Christmas or something, and the
Something like
Ewoks
that.
are crying. Or something. I'm like, no.
Oh, man. We watched it the other day. Mike was telling me about it. Wow. I mean, wow. Ant, you got to rewatch it. It's out there, man. You have Wow. Yeah. Weird. Yo, it was weird, man. We watched it. We were like, there's just one scene where I guess Chewbacca's father is sitting in like this, I don't know, it looks like a virtual thing. And they put the helmet on him. And he's got this fantasy of the singer comes on. He's got this fantasy. It's out there, man. It's really, really, really. Mike,
I never saw it.
You never. Oh, I watched. I spent an hour and a half of my time wasted watching this.
How did we do this? How did we do that? How did we watch that last night?
I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes. I didn't know it was
that
long.
I told you it was long.
It was
I was
like
like,
almost
it's like an
2
hour.
hours.
Yes.
It was almost 2 hours.
And I'm sitting there. I'm just waiting. I was like, man. I was like, how? I was like, either Albert likes this or what? I don't know what's going on.
I was waiting for
you didn't hit the fast forward button. I'm like, you can skip some of this. You're like, no, it's all right. This is fucking crazy.
It was weird. It was really weird. Damo, Christmas cookies. What do you like?
I don't know, man. I mean, anything my grandmother would make. I like to eat the fried dough. You ever have the fried dough? She put honey on it and,
like honey balls.
on
I think
it.
they're called honey balls.
Honey balls. Yeah. That's my favorite. But she made them all year round, but it's more, I guess, like a Christmas thing.
Yeah. How about you, Aunt? Any favorite cookies? Christmas cookies?
I like the one like it's a cookie with a big old Hershey Kiss in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those are good.
Yep.
Yeah, they're good. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I like them all. I'm not going to lie about that. But what's those ones? They're like those. They look like the Neapolitan.
Okay, I knew you were
And
talking about.
they got the chocolate glaze over the top of them.
You're going a little fancy.
Sort of like a
there.
little rum taste to them. Oh yeah, they're definitely probably my
Look at
favorites.
you getting all fancy.
It's Christmas time.
Who's making those? That's what I want to know. Who's making those? I'm not going to get them.
I think we used to get them from Termini's, if I remember.
Oh, you cheated. You bought them.
Well,
You bought them. I'm waiting for my wife to make the cookies now. Hopefully soon. My fat ass loves them all. I don't care.
I'm waiting for her to make
I
them
love
too.
them all. Yeah, you get some. I love them all, man. But yeah, anything, all that Christmas candy, cake, I love it all, man. Another episode of Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes. Anthony Porter from 3 Chord Money. Ant, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Ant.
It's good to see. It's good to see you guys.
You
It's good to
too,
see
man.
y'all. Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's real nice to see y'all.
You too. Merry Christmas,
man.
Ant. Hope I
Good
see you
year,
soon,
man.
buddy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I hope
Have a
we
good
all
night.
see each other soon.
Yeah,
See you,
man.
buddy.
Hope-